So now what we need to do is that we need to work on this button. So if the user clicks on the button of each of these, of any of these movies, we want to take him or her to a new page to display more information about that specific movie. So how can we do that? Well, first let me explain the logic behind this. First, if the user, for example, clicks on the button of the first movie, what we want to do is that we want to take that title of that movie and we want to make another request to get more information about that movie because we don't have enough information about this movie here. All of what we have here is just the title and the year and the poster and also other few information, but the data that has been returned isn't enough. Therefore, we kinda need to make another request by taking that title, and we want to use the API to make another request, getting more information about that specific movie that the user has clicked on the button that's corresponding to that movie. First, I'm going to change the text that's being displayed on these buttons. So I'm going to say read more or something like that. So in the home page, we have this button. So here I'm going to say read more or check out or read more or whatever you want to display on the button. And then what we want to do is that we want to pass the title to a new function to make a request. So how can we do that? Well, to do that, we just need here to use the double curly braces, and then we need to use the URL underscore for, and then we need to here call the function that's gonna take that title. So I'm gonna here say single movie, which is a function that I didn't create yet, but I'm gonna create shortly. So I'm gonna say here single movie, and then comma, and then the title of that movie. So here I'm gonna say title, and then equals to, and then movie dot title. And pay attention to the syntax here. Make sure that the syntax is correct, and also here title with a capital T. So this way we are going to call a function called single movie, and we are going to pass the title of that movie to it after the user clicks on this button. So we need to create that function now, single movie. So in the index.py, I'm going to create a new movie here called, I'm going to create a new function here called single movie, but it needs a root. So I'm going to create a root first, app.root, and then the name of the root. So first I'm going to say here single movie, the name of the root, single movie, and then / and then we need to pass the title of that movie. So I'm going to say here title. And then the name of the function is going to be single underscore movie. And obviously it's going to take the title as a parameter. And then what we need to do is that we need to use that movie to make a request. So I'm going to copy these 3 lines, and then I'm going to paste them here. But the difference is that the API endpoint is going to be different. Here, we are going to pass the title, but we aren't going to use the S. Instead, we are going to be using the T. That way, we are going to get only a single movie, not a group or an array of movies. We just need a single movie. So we use T equals to title, and that is according to the documentation. If you want to get only one single movie, you need to use T equals to and then the title of that movie. And this is going to return only a single movie. So here, instead of movies, I'm going to say movie, and then I'm going to return that single movie to a new page. So we need to create here a new HTML page. So I'm going to create here a new HTML page called single underscore movie, single movie.html. So we need to create that HTML in the templates. So in the templates, I'm going to create a new file called single underscore movie.html. And it's going to have a code very similar to the home page. Therefore, I'm going to copy the code from the home page. I'm going to copy the complete code from the home page and paste it in the single movie. But we need to edit a few things. First, we don't have here for loop. We don't have this for. And we also don't have, we also need to change the design, because this is gonna display it in a card, and we don't want that. Instead, we want to display it in, let me show you that. We want to display it in a single page where the image will be displayed on the left, and on the right we need to display more information, such as the title and the storyline and the actors, etc. So for now, I'm going to just leave it like this, but we need to remove this link. We no longer need this link for now, but I'm going to work on the design later. But for now, we have that movie, and we have the poster, we have the title, and we have the year. Now, if you save everything and head on over to the browser and refresh, and if you click on checkout, for example, checkout button of the first movie, guess what? First of all, it's going to take you to a new page here. As you can see, it's going to take you a new page, single movie, and then Batman. But we have here an error, which is here it says movie, not movies, because here in the index.py it must be movie, not movies. Movie equals to movie, because here we are going to get only single movie. So this is just a simple error. Now if you go back and refresh and click on the first, let me refresh one more time, and then let me click on the checkout of the first movie. Guess what? Now what you are gonna get is that, first of all, you will be taken to a new route which has this URL, single underscore movie, and then the movie name. And then we have here the movie, and we have the title, and we have the year. But we need to, as I told you, we need to work on the design, and we need to display more information on the right side instead of using this card.